Afternoon, at it again. Doing a bit of float fishing today on a little pond, Farnham Water, Wyke Pond. Primarily going after tench and crusions that are in here. About 4 ruds so far. I've not been fishing very long. Yeah, just thought I'd bring out some very light gear. Do a little bit of light float fishing. Got a couple of light action match rods. One with a little waggler. On the other I've got a peacock quill, white float, lift method style. Hoping to catch something. I've fished here a couple of times and kind of struggled really. Last time I came here I had one tench first put in, and then that was pretty much it, apart from a carp I lost. And they're in here, you know. See the odd carp cruising around, you see bubbles coming up that definitely fish. My little waggler line here, a bit further out, I've just spread some pellet based ground bait, and then a few micro pellets that have been soaked. I'm just fishing over the top of there at the moment with a pellet on the hook. And then a little bit closer in to my right there, I've just been dripping in some hemp and some casters. Just drip a little bit of bait in. I'm dumping a whole load in and sort of waiting. Very simple little setup. It's a sort of antenna style waggler with 3 BBs. I've got five? Yeah, 5 number 8 droppers. Size 16 hook, 3 pound hook length. I think my main line is 3 pound, there or thereabouts. Just putting a little, guessing it's like a 4mm pellet, that one. Fairly gentle underhand cast. So I've got a tree above me. Very peaceful down here, very quiet. Never really see anyone else fishing. Seen a few carp cruising around, sort of 5-6 pounders. Keep seeing them. I might lob a little bit of bread in, see if I can get them on the top, but not really what I'm after. I'd quite like to get a couple of these crusions that are in here. They're quite big apparently, sort of up to 3 pound plus. A few bubbles coming up near my float. I don't know whether they're not definitely fish. They're quite big. Not really fizzy. Thought it'd be nice to come down here today. Try and relax. Had a week off fishing, and it wasn't very relaxing. Amorphous Whisker super light match rods. They're very forgiving, very light. So if we do hook any of these fish, they're not big fish in here. I don't think the tench go above 4 or 5 pound. If we hook anything sizable in here, it'll be good sport on these rods. Oh goodness, this is frustrating. The fish are there, they're fizzing. I just can't seem to get many bites. A couple I've missed, I guess, are liners. On the whole, the float's been pretty still. You get little bits of movement on the float, little liners, but the bites just aren't there. Just don't know what to do. Keep dripping in the feed. Exactly like this last time I came here. The one tench first put in, and then swims like a jacuzzi, and I just couldn't even get a bite. I've just shallowed up a little bit. Nothing that one. At least if I get a bite, it will be a fish rather than a liner, hopefully. I seem to have this problem on silty venues. I don't know, fish just seem to start rooting about. And oh, I'm in here. Cast a margin rod, shot off unexpectedly. Oh, we've got a tench. That's a turn up for the books. Yay! Lovely. Well, she's no monster, but got a tench. Brilliant. I'm well chuffed with that. It's been a tricky session so far. There we go. Yeah, it's been a difficult one. I've just put in decent bit of bait on the far out line there, on the sort of pellet line. About 6 balls of ground bait, 2 handfuls of pellets. Starting to bubble up there now. It's certainly a funny old venue. Yeah, and I fed a couple of handfuls of casters and a couple of handfuls of hemp down the edge. Kind of been ignoring this line, to be honest. Just sort of been getting little bites there, but they've just been sort of rud, I think. I wasn't expecting that at all. So I've seen no bubbles from down there or anything. I've just moved to the swim next door. I noticed quite a lot of crucians were showing themselves near this bush, jumping out, whereas my swim was pretty much dead. I don't think that little barrage of ground bait did it any good. All the bubbles had stopped, I wasn't getting any indications at all on the float, so I thought I'd have a try here. Well, it's quite precarious. I'm sort of casting within a couple of feet of a big overhanging tree, so I'm wondering how long I'm going to actually have a float. I just spread a little bit of pellet out there and it's fizzing away actually already, but I'm probably going to put this hook in the tree sooner or later. In something. What it is? It's cruising-ish. The Tench. Little scrap on this light rod. Cruising. Might just be a little carp actually. But no, it's a crusion. A crusion type thing. I think it's a fan-tailed goldfish. There we go. That's an ugly old brute, isn't it? Blimey. Well, that's a turn up for the books. I fought pretty hard for a goldfish, blooming heck. Normally they don't do anything. Let's plop it back out. Yeah, as soon as I threw out some pellets there, it just started bubbling like mad. And then again, I think this one's a little tench. There she is, little wriggler. Probably about 10 ounces. Hee hee. Love tench. I was just thinking of buggering off home, but well, maybe I'll give it another half an hour. That's an interesting little session. Ended up with 2 tench. Nothing enormous, but that's probably a pound or so. They're gorgeous anyway. Another little one. There we go, both females. Bunch of little rudd, and this ghastly critter. Good grief. Yeah, nice little session that. I think I learned a little bit about the venue anyway, so I'll be back for more. Would have liked to have caught a few more, but never mind. I'll see you next time I go fishing. Bye for now.